So she failed the physical exam, but gets to be a firefighter anyway. For the first time in history, the New York Fire Department will allow a person who didn't pass the fitness test to join the squad. They claim they're under pressure from City Hall to hire more women. Does it, though, set a dangerous precedent? Here to debate it, Amber Smith, senior military advisor with Concerned Veterans for America and former Army helicopter pilot, and Nomiki Konst, the executive director of the Accountability Project. We thank you both for being here. Amber, let me start with you. Is this a move in the right direction for the fire department?
No, it's not. This sets a very dangerous precedent. This is not an office job. Being a firefighter is a multifaceted, very physically demanding job. And if you can't meet those physical standards, man or woman, there's no spot for you on the team. It puts the lives of those fellow firefighters and those that they are attempting to help and rescue at risk.
Yeah, we have a few of those standards for everyone at home to take a close look at here. This is part of the exam. Carry up to 50 pounds of gear, climb 6 flights of stairs, stretch hose lines, raise ladders, drag dummies, and you got to complete in 17 minutes, 50 seconds here. So, Nomiki, where do you stand on this? Do you believe that it's worth the risk to make history?
Well, there really is no risk here. I mean, there's no secret that men and women have different bodies, and when you have 10,500 men who are in the department passing these standards and only 45 women, it's not a question of whether, you know, a man is more heroic than a woman. We need to expand this role of heroism in America. And hang on a second, Amber. I mean, the reality is that these standards were set for men, and they have a history of discrimination. The FDNY. They had age discrimination. When women were first allowed in the FDNY, they changed the standards so they were more difficult to shut out women. Then they were sued and lost. And they had to change the standards again so that they would be open to everybody.
Do you support the fact that the standard should be lowered for all, or the standard should be lowered just for women who are taking the test, Nomiki?
I don't think they should be lowered. I think they should be adapted. I mean, essentially.
What does that mean, adapted, though?
Adapted. Well, women have strengths in different areas. And, you know, for instance, women are capable of making decisions quicker. They have better instincts than men. This is something that's scientific. And you know that as somebody who's been in the Army, that women perform in a different way than men do.
You are missing the point here. It does not matter that there is only 44 women in a team of over 10,000. It has nothing to do with heroism. It has to do with if you can physically do the job or not.
No one's saying that they can't.
I was an Army helicopter pilot. I've worked in a very male-dominated environment, and let me tell you that women do not want special treatment. They do not want lower standards because it creates resentment.
You're setting standards for men.
I'm going to jump in here for a minute. I'm going to jump in just for a second here. Amber, let me ask you this. If you were required to pass less of a test and lower standard, would you want the position that you had?
Absolutely not. It weakens the unit as a whole. And in these type of work environments where people's lives are on the line, it is all about teamwork. You have to rely on your team members.
So it should be inclusive. We should have standards that are inclusive
and
to
someone
both
can't
sexes.
meet the standards,
right now the standards are set for men.
whole.
It's not about setting lower standards. It's that the standards
are set for your ability to do the job. It has nothing to do with your gender.
Absolutely it does.
This is obviously, and I want to thank you both because this is a heated debate, no pun intended there. We want to ask our viewers to weigh in on it as well. Nomiki Konst and Amber Smith, thank you for your time and your fiery opinions on that. Wow. Let us know. We're standing by.